Hi my loves, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create one of my favorite salads of all time. It's my go-to recipe. It's very easy to make, it's really healthy, and I'll go through the ingredients and tell you why. And it's delicious. I don't know if I said that, but it's delicious, healthy, and super easy to make. So it's gonna feature two of my favorite ingredients at the moment, which is kale and quinoa. We're gonna marry them together and create this delicious salad. So let's get started. I'll take you through the ingredients and then we're gonna put the salad together. Okay, so the first ingredient, which is the most important and is the base for the salad, is my favorite kale. I'm obsessed with kale. I can eat kale all the time, every day. I love it so much. So what are the benefits of kale? Kale is actually kind of called the new beef, and I call it the queen of all greens because it's honestly a superfood. For vegetarians and vegans alike, it provides an amazing source of iron, and that's very important if you don't consume any meat products. It's high in fiber, it has zero fat, and it's low in calories. It's got vitamin K, it's filled with powerful antioxidants, it's an anti-inflammatory food, it's provide great cardiovascular support, and it's high in vitamin A, calcium, and it's an amazing detoxifying food for your body and keeping your liver healthy. So the next ingredient we have here is my favorite quinoa. Quinoa is an absolute must and a staple in a vegetarian or vegan diet because it is the most protein-rich food you can eat, and it's a complete protein. And it's a gluten-free grain, and it's actually a seed. So it contains twice as much fiber as most other grains. It contains a lot of iron, which again is so important for a vegetarian diet. It's rich in magnesium, in B12, and there's a million other benefits. And if you guys want, you can of course research this further, but staple two ingredients, quinoa and kale. So the next ingredient here we have is a red bell pepper, and I've sort of julienned, which is just a fancy word for thinly sliced. Next we have an apple, and this is a pink lady apple, which happens to be my favorite, and again I've julienned, which is thinly sliced. And the last ingredient here is a radish, and I've sort of sliced it very thinly. You can see it's sort of very thin slices, and it's amazing and super crunchy, and it's gonna add a nice texture to the salad. And lastly, to season and dress the salad, we have here extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed. I have juice of 1 lemon, freshly squeezed, and some sea salt and some pepper. So since I know kale is probably a new ingredient, an unfamiliar ingredient for a lot of people, I know a lot of people probably might be confused about how to use it and how to prep it. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I've prepped all the rest of the ingredients, but kale, I wanted to show you guys how to prepare it. Unless it's available, you know, for you already cleaned and prepared. So the way kale comes is usually bunched up like this, and so the way I like to do it is this part of the kale is very hard, and you know, you don't really eat that. You want the leafy part. So what I do is I just hold the stem and I kind of just rip, and just use your fingers for this, just sort of get rid of the stem. Sorry, I don't know if I was in the camera. So here, the stem, and basically you want to do the same exact thing and just rip off the leaves into sort of bite-sized pieces, and as big or as small as you prefer. So we're going to continue doing that, and here I have 2 bunches of kale because I love it and I can eat it all day long. So we're going to proceed and do the same thing, and then I'll show you what to do for the rest of it. Okay, so once the leaves are ready to go, what I do is I leave it in the bowl in the sink, and we're gonna just rinse this off really well and wash it. So we're gonna open the water, the tap, and sort of run the water a few times to make sure that it's clean. So I'm gonna leave this for about half a minute and then change the water, and then dry out the kale using some paper towel. Okay, so once the kale is dry, we're going to transfer all of the kale back into the bowl. And one of the most important and essentials parts of using kale in salads is to have it, and I know it's gonna sound pretty funny, but we need to massage the kale. We need to massage it because kale is actually quite hard, and what massaging does, it just breaks down the fibers and basically makes it more softer and easier to sort of chew on and eat. So to do that, we're going to need to add a little bit of olive oil, and so we're just gonna drizzle that on. like that. And what helps to break down the fibers is some sea salt. So we're going to add some sea salt. Here we are, and then you're gonna just go in, get down and dirty, and start to massage it. This takes some power. It's actually like a great workout on your arms. So we're gonna just go in and start massaging it. And as you can see, all I'm doing is just sort of grabbing a bunch in my palms and sort of pressing it all together. And right away, smells so good. The smell of like the kale is going to start to come out, and you can see the difference in the color. It becomes a lot more vibrant and such a gorgeous color. I love green food so much. So we're gonna continue massaging it until all of the kale is nice and green. All right, so here we have our massaged kale, and you can see right away it was like full in the bowl, and now it's sort of half in size. And if you can see, it's actually not that much once you kind of bunch it all together. Okay, so once the kale is ready, it's actually the lengthiest step in the whole process of the salad. Once the kale is prepped, it's pretty easy, and all we're gonna do is just add the rest of the ingredients, and it's gonna be very, very fast. And so we're going to add first the quinoa, my favorite delicious quinoa. So just add it all in, just like that. And we're going to just add the rest of the ingredients. Super simple. Here we go. Like that. Okay, so now all the ingredients are in there, and all we need to do is just add our dressing. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt, and we're gonna just add some black pepper. Obviously do this to taste, whatever you prefer. So we're gonna give it a nice mix and make sure that all of the ingredients are well incorporated. All right, you guys, now we're ready to plate. It's all ready. Look at this goodness, the bountiful whole foods. This is what food should look like. It's so beautiful. Honestly, I know it's probably crazy, like sounds crazy, but I get excited about real, delicious, healthy, gorgeous food. It's so yummy and so good for you. It's like you're eating it and you feel like your inside is just being joyous. Anyways, enough of my craziness. Let's plate this and give it a little taste test. So here we're gonna just plate some. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this salad. It's so fresh and crunchy. So this salad is definitely my #1 all-time favorite, and I love it because it can be a light dinner, it can be a lunch, it can be a side dish, it can be pretty much anything you want it to be, and it's light, delicious, healthy, amazing. So you guys absolutely must give this salad a try, and let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, my loves.